center of the city, a 3-year-old pounced upon a sheep just outside a butcher shop. By that time, a huge mass of people flocked to see what had happened. With his fist tightly clenched into the hairs of the sheep, this child shouted, "I want this living sheep, and I want to eat this meat." Well, this guy was none other than me. And this incident took place around 27 years back in a small town of Agora, when my maternal uncles were employed with Agora Cements. And me, from my messes which I had created back in my hometown in Viratnagar, my parents wanted to take a break. And me in Agora at the center of the city was already creating a big mess. And till date, whenever we have some family discussion or when at the lighter side of our cousins meetup, every time I have to face this embarrassment that how much of a meat eater I was. Having said that, in the year 2008, amazingly, a great thing happened. Not very far away from this place. In fact, if you just open the curtains of this room, I can show you the exact place where I found some spiritual revelations. And what happened when I attended this spiritual session was that I decided to give up meat eating and drinking. Immediately, what affected was into my family, friends, and relatives. You know, you have friends who wait all week long for TGIF. That all stopped. And whenever you said that, you have already quit eating meat and stopped drinking, your friends, they drag you once again. This is the last time we are having a get together, and that's it. In terms of family, they always forget that someone has recently turned into a vegetarian, and again, it goes on for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. Once again, in the part of relatives, who wait months along for the grand festivity, Dasai or Tihar, what happens is that again they forget that someone has turned into a vegetarian, and there are very little options for a vegetarian. But some challenges I see that world or life puts up to us. Some challenges we put onto ourselves, and turning vegetarian was one challenge which I put onto myself. Fortunately, I believe in destiny, and destiny takes its own course. I was miles away, apart from my parents, my relatives, and my friends, and I landed onto a new country where I had to live by my own. And that was the best time when I had that space to turn a vegetarian. And finally, what happened was I met a friend who, as I said, I believe in destiny, also was a vegetarian. He was a Russian. And this friend of mine helped me in turning to a vegetarian diet. He helped me cook different dishes, even though I was not aware of cooking, how well we could cook vegetarian food, but he helped me in cooking them. And that's how I turned into a vegetarian. Having said that, I don't criticize, condemn, or complain people who eat meat, because it's already been 9 years I've quit eating. The only thing which I feel is that people have their own beliefs, their own style of enacting in their life. And I totally respect that. They have their own eating habits. But after turning a vegetarian, what I found is that vegetarian foods are really beneficial for health. If you talk, it lowers the rate of cancer. It has several other benefits. So I would definitely recommend you, but again, as I said, I believe or I respect everyone's opinions. So at last, what I would like to say is that, you are what you eat. So choose a healthy diet. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Agora is super proud.